So we're sitting here today. Dion thought it'd be a good idea if we just have coffee with Jim. And I'm Jim, and I've got a coffee, so we're going to take her from here. So Dion's going to ask me some questions. I have no idea what they are. I may or may not answer them, but let's give her a shot.
So, Jim, I was just thinking about what people want to know about coming to treatment and so forth, and addiction in general. So, have you ever experienced cold turkey withdrawals? Because that's something that people are scared of quite a bit.
Yeah, people are scared of it. Have I ever experienced? Yes, I have. Let me tell you some of the horror stories of trying to sober up in early sobriety. I remember spinning, laying down, and I'd feel like I'm, just spinning crazy. And your mind, or at least my mind, would let me put a leg out the bed and stop me from spinning. So it's funny, even though you know you're doing this and it doesn't make a lot of sense because you're not spinning, but when I moved my leg out, it would stabilize me and I'd stop the spin. And stuff like that, being sick, being violently ill, and thinking you're Linda Blair the way you're puking with, trying to get that alcohol out of your system. It's crazy. Not that you don't do that in a medical detox, but the beauty of a medical detox is there's somebody there looking after you. There's somebody, if they're watching, if your blood pressure goes up, they're going to do something to help you stabilize. Or if you're starting to be dehydrated and you're getting really delusional, they'll help you. So when you have somebody there, a professional there that's seen many people detox, then chances are you won't have, a horrendous event. And of course, the worst thing about detoxing, particularly with alcohol, is that an alcoholic tends to throw up a lot. And if you're on your back and you throw up and puke and you can't get it out of your system and you lay there and you gag and you die, because you're passed out on your back. And that's a dangerous thing about alcohol. Not so much in drugs and that. Drugs will do other stuff mentally. I know I've never experienced it with heroin and that, but I've certainly know a lot of people that have, and how their muscles seem to contract inside their bones and they get aches in their bones that they can't touch, and it's just a horrendous thing. So the idea of a medical detox is to slow you down, give you something to help you get through those rough points. We don't want you to ever forget that you are detoxing, but there's no need to all that pain and suffering and the things the alcoholic or addict will do to try to get past that pain. And usually, the one way you can definitely get past it is either having a drink or a drug at that point, whatever you normally use. And that's why it's so hard for people to clean up by themselves, because if they got some heroin there, they got some alcohol there, whatever they're coming off of, and they're in the severe pain and their mind screwing with them, well, they know all they need to do is take that drug of choice and they'll get through that moment. Of course, all that does is put it down the road. So when we do a medical detox, it helps you get through that moment, but also helps you get clean and sober. It's like you have a broken leg. You got that broken leg, I don't know what you're going to do about it. You're going to go to the hospital. Now, are you going to tell the doctor what to do? Are you going to worry about what the doctor is doing? Or are you going to be thankful there's somebody there to set your leg and help you through it? I mean, and that's the trouble with treatment, is that people that come into treatment, and then some of them will decide, well, this is how they want treatment. Well, don't come to us. If you have all the solutions, what the hell are you coming to me for? If you want some professional help, then come into treatment and people to take you through the medical detox and on you go into your program.
What would you say, Jim, is the worst part of the detox?
Well, the worst part of the detox is the worst part of the treatment. It's the fear of the unknown. It's that fear that keeps you out of the treatment center. It's that fear that keeps you away from the hospital. It's that fear that that you're not going to be able to stand the detox itself. And the only fear that really scares me is the fear of the unknown. And I think that keeps a lot of alcoholics, addicts out of treatment because they don't know what's going to happen. And they're so fearful of what might happen, they feel that maybe they're better off just doing what they're doing